find the ideal shot for Richard Rogers with the background of the Millennium Dome or the O2. Had some trouble with the security trying to get photos in front of it, so we're looking for other ways around it. Yeah, it's not ideal, but I guess there's some interesting. I've been recently working as a street artist, and I've created a series of miniature sculptures which aim to look at different social problems and try and address them in a new and interesting way. I studied sociology and psychology at university, and I think that's definitely had an influence. I was kind of torn between going to art school or studying something else, and it was only once I'd finished my degree that I started going into clay models and sculptures. So I'm essentially self-taught. It's all kind of come together, and a lot of the key themes that I explore with this art has a kind of background from the studies that I've done. Creating work that's socially relevant immediately generates more interest from the public. I think it's important to do work which is up to date with what's going on. So this is a painting called Benefit Supervisor Sleeping, which is a particularly famous painting by Lucian Freud. He was actually a German-born British painter, and he fled the rise of Nazism in 1933 to come to the UK, and he obviously had a huge contribution to British culture, and so I thought I'd kind of recreate the scene of him painting this kind of iconic figure. The work that I'm doing is supposed to be raising awareness of these people who were refugees that may have been overlooked before, and through this work for the Red Cross I'm actually kind of celebrating the fact that these refugees have made a massive contribution to British culture. Refugees in the UK can often face a very hard time. Not only have they kind of come from a hardship in other countries, but once they face this struggle of trying to seek status of asylum, they can often face homelessness or destitution and a lack of access to healthcare and jobs and that kind of thing. So Refugee Week, I'm really excited to be working for it because I like the way that they celebrate the contributions that refugees make, which has made a big impact on British history and heritage. And I think there's actually a message that we can all kind of take from this, because it takes a great deal of courage to leave your home and come and start a new life somewhere else. And for those who've actually made a big impact, it's something we can learn from. I wanted to work for the Red Cross because firstly they're a huge organisation, and I'm proud to say that I can be part of that. The work that they're doing, it's affecting millions of people around the world, and if I can somehow make a contribution to their cause, then I'd be happy that I've done my job right.